For CMUEagles.com, I'm Brett Knese here alongside the Director of Track and Field, Mark Nelson. Mark, this weekend will be the CMU Open, and that's going to be hosted here at Central Methodist University. Yep. But this is an outdoor event. Let's talk about the transition from indoor to outdoor for your athletes.
Well, there is a pretty big difference. I mean, now we're going to have to start dealing with the weather, and with the weather forecast we're looking at, we are definitely going to be dealing with the weather because we're looking at a high of about 47 degrees. So it's going to be pretty chilly out there for everybody. We have a few people that are running on Friday that are going to go to Washington University and compete in the distance carnival out there. Brett Davis, Tyler Meyerend, Ryan Dixon, and Austin Jones are all going to go out. Brett's going to be running the 10K, and the rest are going to be running the 5K, which we're not going to be offering at our meet this weekend. It's an opportunity for them to go out and see what they can do against some great runners. As far as everybody else, you know, the turns get wider, the straightaways get longer. Makes it a little bit easier to race when the weather's cooperating. We get the benefit where it applies for the wind blowing at their back. Also the negative of the wind blowing in their face. So there is a pretty big transition to outdoors. This is our first chance to compete, and we have a limited number of opportunities outside this year, so we're really trying to take advantage of them.
Nicola Shingles and Nick Homan are now both national champions in the indoor side. How are they going to be able to transition? What are you going to see from them this weekend?
Well, I think it's going to be a tough weekend for Nick because one of the things you have to worry about in the pole vault is your grip, and it's going to be pretty chilly out there. So expectations aren't too high for him. It's just to go out and get some work in and see what he can do. Nicola, on the other hand, the goal is just to get him out and compete. You know, he's talented enough, even in the rough conditions, that he's probably going to qualify in the 110 hurdles. We are also going to be running him in the 400-meter hurdles and 4x100-meter relay and 4x400-meter relay, so he's going to be pretty busy, both from a training standpoint, which is why we do that, but also he is setting a goal of trying to win that conference championship in the 400 hurdles in addition to the 110s to be that team player that we need him to be.
How nice will it be to be here at home to open up this outdoor season?
You know, it's nice. It's hard work for the coaches, but for the athletes, they get to sleep in their own beds. They don't have to get up at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. to hop on a bus and travel for 3 or 4 hours. So for that side of things, it's great, and we're looking forward in the long run to be competing out at our track on the conference meet. We have some neat things happening. We have new high jump and pole vault mats that are supposed to show up tonight, so we're really excited about that, and we're just looking forward to compete.
And besides the athletes that you have mentioned, the ones that are traveling this weekend and not going to compete here, and besides your national champions, who else are you looking to do well this weekend?
Well, I wish I could say something about Jordan Kukul, but he has a minor injury and is going to be sitting out this weekend. We are looking in the throws at Dylan Simmons and Deshaun Stokes to have big days, weather permitting. It is a little bit tough. They'll be throwing the hammer and discus both, and again, we're dealing a little bit with a grip issue. If grip works out good and they're able to warm up properly and everything, it could be a big day for them.
It's going to be a pretty good weekend here at Harrison Track and Davis Field for the Central Methodist Track and Field team, Coach. It looks like, you know, the weather will play a little bit of a factor, but I think it's going to be fun, so good luck.
Thank you very much. We're looking forward to it.